Well, first, in the light of thinking, how do I find the right person to marry? I think it's good to even take a step back from that of, is God calling you to pursue marriage? It seems that for most people, God is going to bring them into marriage, but that's not true for everybody. Some God will want them to remain single for a long season, maybe their life, for the purposes of the kingdom. But I think that's a key starting point of, Lord, what do you have for me in this area? And then that continuing on of praying, Lord, who is the type of person you'd like me to pursue? For those of us that are Christians, it's key that we would be pursuing somebody that loves Jesus. We don't want to be joined together in a lifelong covenant with somebody who is either not a Christian, or I would say who is a very lukewarm Christian. So I think prayer is going to be really important. A book that I actually would recommend that I have found really helpful is a book by a man named Gary Thomas called Sacred Search. And he really gets to the heart of a person and their motives for pursuing marriage, but also the type of person and relationship that you want to find. The other thing I would say, it's an analogy or a metaphor that I heard a long time ago, and it's that the best way to find the right person to marry is, again, thinking in Christian terms, is to be setting your heart on Christ and running your race of faith. And that if God would have you to be married, He will at one point gently turn your gaze, and there will be another person running alongside you with eyes set on Christ. And in that, the Lord would bring you together in Himself. So that might sound a little bit high and lofty, but I think it's actually good spiritual principles for us to consider, along with the things like getting to know people, building a wide variety of relationships, asking people for you to pray for you in this area.